Last November, Austin voters sent a clear message to city leaders about spending tax dollars, and that message was a resounding no to a tax increase. Now, a new spending proposal is being considered. A bond issue, borrowing money to fund costly infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, and parks. We have more on this now from our new local government reporter, Sam Stark, who joins us here in studio. First, Sam, welcome to the Austin Insight team. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you, Laura. It's great to be here and part of the Austin PBS news team.
Well, Sam, the tax rate last November. You know, that election, we all remember Prop Q. But it's different, though, from a bond issue, but they both require voter approval, right?
That's right, Laura. And Austin's mayor and city council have acknowledged they need to regain voters' trust when it comes to spending. That's why they are giving careful consideration to a possible bond issue. More bike paths, sidewalks, smoother roads, and strong bridges for years to come. These are just a few of the projects being considered for a possible 2026 bond election this November. City officials have already identified nearly $4 billion in capital improvement needs across Austin.
Our challenge then is to kind of whittle down that amount to what the city can afford.
Luke Metzger is the executive director of Environment Texas, and a couple dozen others were appointed to the city's Bond Election Advisory Task Force in 2024, charged with identifying critical projects while ensuring the city is being financially responsible.
We have the capacity to take out about $680 million worth of bonds.
The task force is divided into working groups: affordable housing, investment in facilities, parks and open spaces, stormwater, transportation, and community engagement, all with a green sensibility.
I've been advocating that our package needs to at least be carbon neutral or ideally negative.
It's around being good financial stewards of the taxpayer dollar, environmental concerns, equity and access concerns, and whether or not a project has community support. So,
J.C. Dwyer is also a member of the task force, serving in the transportation working group. While the bond package has not been finalized, city staff estimates roughly a third of the projects could be transportation related. Dwyer says some of that work will focus on making it easier to use all forms of transportation, not just cars.
So getting people access to things like bikeways and trails and better sidewalks, and less on the rebuilding of streets, although that's also a priority because we're trying to balance out the different ways that people are trying to get around town.
But the road to approval may not be completely smooth. Just a few months ago, voters decidedly rejected Proposition Q, with more than 63% of voters saying no, signaling affordability concerns and doubts over City Hall's ability to steward public funds. Since that defeat, Austin Mayor Kirk Watson put forward 3 accountability measures: recurring efficiency audits, tighter rules on city council spending, and this decision tree, a framework to guide decisions on the potential 2026 bond.
It wasn't very long ago that, in part because of questions about council spending, the voters gave us a clear signal. I think we had better ways to achieve the goals that you all and we all want to achieve.
So, Sam, when do you think they will make a decision on this bond issue?
City staff just recently released their recommendation for the projects on the bond, and the task force will present its bond recommendations in May. But it's ultimately up to the Austin City Council whether this bond proposal will go to voters.
Well, stay tuned for that. Sam, thank you so much for that report. And Sam will be continuing to cover local government for us. He joins Austin Insight through a unique partnership with the Austin Current, the new local newsroom from our partner, the Texas Tribune. And before this, Sam was a news reporter at KXAN, Austin's NBC affiliate. And once again, we are so glad to have you on the team now.
Thank you, Laura. I'm excited to be here and help viewers understand how city and county government decisions are impacting our communities.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave us a comment below to let us know your thoughts on this video. And don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Austin Insight for free in the PBS app.